All right, guys, I'm officially rebranding from the Mac podcast to Unfollow the Herd podcast. Now, why would I do this? I spent all of 23 and some of 22 doing the Mac podcast and kind of trial by error. Of course, that's really us trying to produce some content right out of the gate. And I think we're just kind of listening to what people want. They want a lot of tactical things on not following the common path of everyone, not, whether it's a 4-year degree or whether it's we've got a lot of comments, and obviously it's my most common question that I ask at the end of every one of my podcasts, and that I'll continue doing because I got a lot of different feedback on what Follow the Herd means to different people. So, um, and I think it's really like what this podcast is about. So being unfollowing the herd, being a little bit different, being able to be comfortable, being uncomfortable, I think is really what we're trying to say. And I think it's really like my definition. I'm more of a disruptor than perfectly following the lines. I go against the grain, not just trying to go against the grain to do it, more or less trying to go follow or build my own path. And it's not always the best path, right? Like these paths are rocky, but I think it really shows like that you can build a lot of wealth and you can have a lot of different opportunities find you when you start on following the herd. And so if you want to get out of your comfort zone, you want to do big things in life, you want to, build wealth, in real estate and business, or maybe you're just an entrepreneur. Guys, that's exactly what I do. That's what I talk about every day. That's who I am. I literally am just in the thick of things through my life, whether, I'm on my trend of building businesses and owning more businesses and buying more real estate. And, I came from nothing. Literally, my parents were, taught me how to do construction and different things, but it's not like they gave me a bunch of money and said, here, go run and take it. It's like I had to start everything from ground zero. We were very frugal. My parents were divorced and I didn't learn construction. So, um, I think if anyone can appreciate that path and or want to build that path for themselves, and maybe you're 50 and you want to build a legacy, I think some of my content, I have a wide range of guests on here. If you know someone that you would love to be a guest on Unfollow the Herd, or if you would like to see one type of content versus another, like all I'm trying to do is give the viewers exactly what they're looking for. And obviously we can see what happens in the views and we kind of dictate our content along that. But unfollowing the herd is definitely a close passion of mine. So you might even see whether it's some swag that we have. We'll be branding it everything Unfollow the Herd if we're doing content. So guys, I appreciate you all. Please share this with somebody. This podcast doesn't get bigger without you. If you know a guest that wants to be on here, you know what? Reach out to us on Instagram or something, DM us, and we'll try to get a guest on there. So appreciate you all. We'll see you in the next Unfollow the Herd podcast.